All right, we're on the record in 2024 CR 5226, State versus Clinton Camacho. Can I have parties announced?
William Davidson for Mr. Macho.
All right, and you're Mr. Camacho.
Yes, Judge.
All right, you entered a plea of true to allegations 4 and 4, and you had mentioned at the last setting something concerning the VTC, and we were bringing it back to have information imparted to us regarding that. And it is the court's understanding that he didn't show up.
Your Honor, he denies that. I did explain to him what Veterans Treatment Court said from the probation officer told me, but he says that never happened. He said that he got out of jail, he was on the streets, and he never had a chance to go to the treatment program.
All right, so I'm going to give you two choices. These are your only choices. There are no other choices for you.
Yes, Judge.
One, I will revoke you, find you guilty, and I will sentence you to 5 years in the prison, or I can continue you and you're going to safety. Those are your only two choices. Which do you prefer?
Can you explain what safety is? I don't know. What
It's an
that is.
inpatient treatment program, so you will remain in custody until you're transferred there.
I'll choose that one, Judge.
All right. All right, and the court will note this is your first motion to revoke. So what the court will do, the court will deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include transfer to safety. And Yaya, he is not to be released. He is to remain in custody until transfer. And then upon release, just do a re-referral to VTC upon release. All right, is there anything else?
So, yeah.
I just have a dismissal judge for the remaining pending case, so it doesn't want any transfer.
All right, thank you so much. Oh, is it this one?
Oh, yep, perfect.
Okay. And here you are.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Your Honor.
God bless you.
Oh, thank you. God bless you. All righty. No. Let me stop you right there. It's not because of the system. I remember you coming into this court testifying, making excuses for him when he was not doing what he was supposed to do, making excuses for him for why he's testing positive for drugs, making excuses for him for why he doesn't have a job, making excuses for him for why you were letting him be at your house and using your house as a hotel motel. All right, can you raise your right hand?
Yeah,
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My name is Tracy. Last name is Fahada.
All right, what do you wish to tell me?
So this has been a long time. I didn't expect for everybody to be here, but I know plenty of parents come here or they don't. My son, I've been going through this for a very long time. And I wanted to show you something where I lost my son and how old he was because of the system.
No. Let me stop you right there. It's not because of the system. I remember you coming into this court testifying, making excuses for him when he was not doing what he was supposed to do, making excuses for him for why he's testing positive for drugs, making excuses for him for why he doesn't have a job, making excuses for him for why you were letting him be at your house and using your house as a hotel motel. You came in and made excuses for him with that. And I remember specifically telling him that he had better start getting his life together because you were not being of help to him, that you were enabling him. And now you're back before me again, making excuses for his actions. So his being in the system, what does that have to do with him evading?
So, I'm not making excuses for Alonzo. What I'm saying, let's say if you had been shot in your knee at 15, or you were accused of something that you didn't do at 13, you end up going into the system, you end up finding friends in the system that you start believing that they're your friends. He got his fingers broken, not to mention, I can name several other things that Alonzo's been through mentally that has been very challenging for him since he's been a child, okay? So I don't make excuses, but I do understand when people go through things in their lives, that mentally damages them. So there's a lot that you guys don't know about Alonzo, what he's seen and what he's experienced. And
Well,
I'm
let
not
me tell,
making
no. Let me tell you this. Here's an excuse that you're making, and you made it before. Since you're bringing me into the equation, let me bring myself into the equation as you've done. My mother divorced. When I was young, my brother was young. And guess what? She had rules and we had to follow those rules. There is no way on this planet that my mom ever allowed us to have people in our bedrooms with doors closed, knowing that we are having sex in bedrooms with the doors closed and saying we're going to take care of it. You have done a disservice to him because you've been making excuses. Everybody, I can tell you, everybody in this court has had something traumatic happen to them. Believe it or not, I've had traumatic things happen to me. People think that I just came on this bench and everything was fine and I had this perfect Pollyanna life. That's not my life. But you know what? At a certain point in time, no matter what has happened to you in your past, at some point, the choices you're making are the choices you are making. Do you understand?
Oh, yes, I definitely understand. And I explained that to Alonzo too. And so that's why I explained to him like outpatient mental health.
Oh, no,
Right.
and let me just tell you, let me stop you right there. If I continue him on probation, there is no way he's doing any type of outpatient. And there's no way he's going to be living with you because obviously you are an enabler. You're not a good influence in your life. And I knew when I placed him on probation previously that he should not be living with you, but he had no other choice but to stay with you. I knew that. So I'll own that.
He was 19,
Yeah. And you're enabling him.
but 19 years old.
No, you cannot.
I'm not. I understand what you're stating, but I've come a long way with Alonzo and he's come a long way and he's changed a lot.
No, he hasn't.
He has. Yes, he has.
All right, I'm gonna have you step back.
I
Thank you.
understand.
Can you come forward?
His mother stepped into court hoping to defend her son, but within seconds the judge stopped her cold. What followed was a brutal lecture about excuses, responsibility, and the choices that keep bringing people back to court.
No, you may not. I'm gonna give you a choice. No, I'm gonna give you a choice. Here are your choices. You have two choices. One, I can continue on your probation. You will no longer be living at your mom's house because she's an enabler. She was an enabler when she came here. And she was an enabler last time for you when you had a different hair color. She was an enabler when you kept testing positive for drugs. So one or two things. One, I can continue you, or I can sentence you to 7 years in prison. Which do you prefer? All right. So you're not going to be allowed to live with your mom anymore. I'm going to deny the motion. And the only reason why, well, one of the many reasons why I'm continuing you is because of your age. You're young. I still think you can be saved. I could send you to prison and you know what would happen at the prison?
Can you say one thing?
No. You know what would end up happening at prison?
Isolated like always.
Oh, no, you wouldn't be isolated. You'd be in general population and people would be looking at you some kind of way. Prison is not a nice place to be. Prison is not a place where people go and everybody just leave them alone and everybody's being nice to each other. I'm going to deny the motion. I'm going to alter the main conditions. And that's going to include, he's either probation, he's either going to felony drug court, or he's going to state ISF. And is cognitive local or not?
State ISF is not local at all, Judge.
All right, so,
Their ISF, the local ISF is here in San Diego.
all right, he's going to do state ISF. And he's not allowed to reside with his mom. It's time for you to grow up.
Can I do felony drug court?
Hmm?
Can I do felony drug court?
If felony drug court accepts you. And you had better talk to them and let them know that you want to be in felony drug court. You understand?
No.
You had better start making better choices with your life. Now, do you still want to talk to me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you want to say?
I just want to say, my mom's my best friend. My only friend.
Mhm.
Most of my life, she's right. I've been isolated from the word, basically. I'm not really good at talking to people. I never
Mhm.
was. Today I might mess up my speech a little bit.
No. I understand.
I made mistakes in my life, a lot of mistakes. Can't really take them back.
Let me just tell you what the problem is. And we're off the record. This is the problem. The problem is parents, they're really not supposed to be your best friend. I don't understand this new age parenting that people have. Parents are supposed to be parents.
I didn't grow up with anybody.
No, that's what I'm saying. Guess what? You know who was in my life? My mom. But my mom let me know that she's my mom. We're not girlfriends, right? I know I can go to her. I know I can tell her anything, and I would tell her anything. But there is no way on this earth that I would be calling her by her first name because she was my mother. And we were not best friends. We were not girlfriends. I knew that she was in charge, and that's how it was ran. And I'm only telling you this since your mom wanted to bring me in the equation.
A defendant
The
walked into
problem
court
is
facing 4 felony
your
charges,
mom, with her
including
letting you
multiple
treat her
aggravated
house like a
robberies.
hotel
He
motel.
thought the plea deal
Guess
would
what?
end the case.
That's because y'all are
but the
best
judge
friends.
had one final
She's not
message that
behaving as a
changed
mother.
everything.
And you are
Moments
going to
later,
have to
he
grow
was
up.
sentenced to
And that's
15
why
years in
you're
prison
not allowed
and
to
warned
reside
that
with
his
her
next mistake could
because
cost
she's
him his
enabling
freedom
you
forever.
and she's
And
making
Ablanti.
excuses. At some point, the choices you make in your life, guess what? Those are your own choices. Because otherwise, everybody in here has some trauma and they can go out, continue to break the law, and they can just come in and say, oh, I only have a single parent. Oh, I got shot. Oh, they kicked me out of school. Oh, I never had anybody to be there for me. Oh, I only have one friend. There are so many excuses that people can have for not doing the right thing. That's going to stop with you today. You understand? No. We're done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. And Ms. Abrams, he is not allowed to reside with his mother. All right, everyone, we're going to take maybe a 10-minute break and then we'll bring the jurors in. Yes. Mariah Lopez.
Ready, Your Honor.
Yes. Where's your client?
She's in custody.
Come forward. Yes, so motion to revoke?
Yes, Your Honor, and the state is asking for some more time. There's two new number ones in this case, Judge, and we would like some time to reach out to the complaining witnesses in those cases.
All right, how long is that going to take?
2 weeks, Judge?
All right, Ms. Ferguson, on this case, can you give them a 2-week reset? All right, we'll come back on April 4th. Defense, do you have any objections to the reset?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we'll see you back on April 4th.
Judge, and at one ancillary matter, I'm gonna ask that if I understand that Ms. Lopez is remaining without bond, I'm gonna ask that a bond be set. Going to file for my motion.
You'll have to file, but for now, she's going to remain remanded without bond. She's on probation for injury to the elderly. And there are alleged allegations in here of a burglary of a habitation, assault, and possession. And the court's concern is the burglary of a habitation and the assault. Yes.
They be excuses.
Yes, and if you file your motion, Ms. Ferguson, their motion is set bond, I'll hear it. And Norma, you can set it on April 4th. Can I see the parties on Darrell Daniel Masters? Court is calling 2022 CR 0502, State of Texas versus Darrell Daniel Masters. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Defense?
Tony Jimenez.
Are you Mr. Masters? Going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it? I'm sorry, and did you understand it? Are you the same Darrell Daniel Masters who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 0502 for the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on April 13, 2022 for a period of 5 years? Is that you? All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 4 in Door County, Texas. The defendant Darrell Daniel Masters did in there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of October and November 2023 in violation condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Your Honor, we'll waive the remaining violated conditions.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, there is, Your Honor, and it is to deny the motion to adjudicate guilt, to continue him on as referred, and have the alternate amend for safety with followed by aftercare.
Is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Masters, are you asking the court to follow that agreement? All right, so here's the court's question. Previously, there was a motion to revoke file, and he was referred to Esperanza Court and also to Safe Peace Special Needs if Esperanza Court didn't take them. What happened with that? Yes. All right, no problem. Ah. All right, Mr. Masters. I'm reading the court summary and I see that you keep leaving places. So the only other choice for you is inpatient treatment through SafeP. So I'm going to give you a choice. You can either do 6 years in the prison, or either I will send you to SafeP and you're going to remain in custody until you're transferred to SafeP. You say yes, but which do you prefer? All right, we're not going to do any of this anymore where you are missing when people are trying to give you treatment, because people are trying to help you. As I told the last person, the state is trying to help you because otherwise they wouldn't have come to me wanting you to be on probation. Probation is trying to work with you. I'm trying to work with you. So is there a reason for your leaving different places?
I just did not think Esperanza Court was not for me. The housing there.
Well, let me ask you this. How about picking up the phone and calling probation? I tell everybody who's on probation here, if there's an issue and you feel like it's not being addressed, you can come back to the court. No. You didn't come back to this court. You didn't come before me, because you know how I know you didn't come before me? Because it's not on this docket sheet that you did.
No, I went to the counselor at Esperanza Court and also to the probation officer in court at Esperanza Court.
Did you come back to the 187th? No, yes, you do. Let me just tell you why. Because everybody I place on probation, I always tell them to be successful on this probation in this court, communication is key. If you feel as though probation is not addressing the issues that you're bringing up, you can always come back to the court. Do I not always say that?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to deny the motion, alternate mean conditions for safety, and he's to remain in custody until transfer. And probation, Do you think he's a good candidate for felony drug court, or are they going to not accept him due to the nature of his offense? All right, so to be safety, and I'm going to tell you again, if you feel as though probation is not addressing an issue or concern you have, you can always come back to the court. Do you understand? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
And everyone, we're still waiting on a juror. Court is going to call 2022 CR 6828, Sadis, Texas versus Alonzo Miguel Taylor.
Yes, ma'am.
Tony, have a great day.
Good judge.
All right, always good seeing you. All right. And for Mr. Taylor?
William Davis.
All right, and are you Mr. Alonzo Taylor?
Yes, ma'am.
Going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and First Amended Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Alonzo Miguel Taylor who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 6828 for the offense of felon in possession of a firearm on May 10th, 2023 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 1, on or about the 9th day of February 2022 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Alonzo Miguel Taylor committed the offense of evading arrest or detention in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
And Your Honor, we waive the other violations alleged in the motions.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There's not, Your Honor. We're going open on this, but we have agreed that the defendant will go plead to the evading that he just pled true to in County Court number 5, and the state has agreed to TIC the resisting from February 9th, 2024, and the evading from November 15th, 2023. The state is asking that the defendant be revoked and sentenced to 6 years in the prison, and I believe the defense would like to be heard on that.
Yes, defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, his mother, Miss Tejeda, is here. Can I call her as a witness?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let me ask you something before you call her. Is this the same mother who came in here previously and she was allowing him to have females in his room and said that the great thing about him was that he kept his room clean? Is this the same mother? Oh, no, I think it is, but bring her on up.
She says
Here,
that
sir.
you know who she is.
Oh, yes, I do.
She has.
I remember this case. His hair was a different color at that time.
You have a good memory.
I try.
Man, put your phone away.
I actually wanted to show her something.
Mariah Lopez.
Ready, Your Honor.
Yes. Where's your client?
She's in custody.
Come forward. Yes, so motion to revoke?
Yes, Your Honor, and the state is asking for some more time. There's 2 new number 1s in this case, Judge, and we would like some time to reach out to the complaining witnesses in those cases.
All right, how long is that going to take?
2 weeks, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, on this case, can you give them a 2-week reset? All right, we'll come back on April 4th. Defense, do you have any objections to the reset?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we'll see you back on April 4th.
Judge, in one ancillary matter, I'm gonna ask that, if, I understand that, Ms. Lopez is remaining without bond. I'm gonna ask that a bond be set. Going to follow up on my motion.
You have to file, but for now, she's going to remain remanded without bond. She's on probation for injury to the elderly. And there are alleged allegations in here of a burglary of a habitation, assault, and possession. And the court's concern is the burglary of a habitation and the assault. Yes,
Maybe excuses.
yes. And if you file your motion, Ms. Ferguson, their motion is set bond, I'll hear it. And Norma, you can set it on April 4th. Can I see the parties on Darrell Daniel Masters?
The judge looked at the defendant and made one thing clear. There would be no excuses, no negotiations, and no second chances. He had only two choices left, minus prison or treatment.